Hey, hello, what's up, you guys? Yes, it's me again because it's the next day, right? So that is the reason why I came back to my YouTube video, and I'm gonna talk about something in English again. Okay. Well, okay. Today I wanna talk about something that this is almost like chapter 2 of that last video. Last video I posted yesterday. Okay, so yeah, this is a very similar story of mine. And I want to talk about this. Yes, this is something that happened when I was, when I was working for another company, on the X job. So I was, I don't remember exactly how old I was, but maybe I was in like a 20s, late 20s or something, right? And then at that time, we invited, two people from one of our supplier, from the States. And then there was two guys, one Caucasian guy, and also the other guy was Filipino American, right? Their parents moved to that States when he was a small kid, maybe 9-10 years old, somewhere around it. That's what he told me. Well, anyway, this guy is real like party animal, right? He is always talking a lot, and then. What kind of noise? Well, so sorry about that. Well, anyway, yes, that guy, the Filipino guy is totally like a party animal, and he's talking a lot and talking loud and everything. It seems to me that always that wherever he walks to, they that the party is following him, always, it seems like that there's always a parties going on around him because he talks a lot. But at the same time, he is very, he was a very nice guy and in heart, and then he is very considerate to other people. That is why, people just like him, and he talk a lot and very, talk a lot, I mean very loud. Those kind of, he's got this kind of personality, right? So when I was because we invited them to present their new product, right? So I was on the road with him for for a week or so. We are traveling around Japan, and then presenting that our products to our dealers, and then that's our job. So presenting. So as I said, I was on the road with him, for like a week, right? So I was almost all the time, whole day, I was with him, and I wasn't talking to him, and he was just like that, right? So soon I realized that I start speaking like him and then acting like him, so when I do that, I feel that I was very feel more confident on speaking in English, or other things also, everything I do, I got more confident because of him, because the way he acts, the way he speaks, and everything just affect me a lot to kind of like I changed my personality during that trip. And before that, and because I was kind of like I was born with this very with this personality, very shy, and it's not talkative and stuff, but since I spend time with him, I kind of like changed my personality also, and then I became more talkative, if I have to. So yes, so that's that's something that I experienced when I was in the 60s on that X job, right? So yes, I think that if how you look at it, or how you yeah, I think that it depends on it's gonna make a big change if you look at it in a different way, rather than just you worry too much, don't have confidence, and then scared to speak up or something, those kind of things, will with those kind of emotion, state of your mind, emotion you have in your mind, and you are so feel very hesitate to do something, hesitate to speak up. It is not good for you. I mean, especially when you're trying to learn a foreign language, because you have to be very talkative in order for you to improve your English speaking skill, even further. So I think that yes, please, yes, I would suggest you that just try to be, like I said in the last video, just try to pretend be like a different person. If you are a guy like me, like very shy kind of guy, just try to pretend. And then yes, if you are confident, you will be, you could speak at your very very best, I think. So yes, just yes, from my experience, confident is something that yes, there's several ways to build your confidence, but one of that way to build your confidence in your English is, I think that it's a fake confidence, right? Like me, because of him, I kind of like change my personality, right? But actually, it is not a change, everything inside me. It's only that like a fake or acting, that's the surface of my maybe personality or something. But I think that no one can just go on like this in party mode, all the way. Sometimes you have to, stop and get rest, right? So you kind of like, I think that it is sometimes important to control your emotions, and then control your mode, which mode you wanna go. And then like me, when I try to speak English, I always go, when I try to speak English, I always try to go with that my high mode, my party mode, so that I could be, at least I pretend like I am confident on my English speaking skill, right? So if I do keep on pretending, if I do doing something like that, maybe little by little I could build the confidence, like I said yesterday on that video, right? So yes, just try to be, well, yeah, just try to be somebody else. And if you having a hard time to to have confidence on your English skill, I think that you know much better than you think you do, usually, because I think that a lot of people, I think you have spent so much time and effort into that trying to learn English. So I think that you have enough knowledge inside you, inside your system, inside the brain, and the only thing that you need now is, I think, that just learn how to retrieve your knowledge, information you accumulated in your memory brain. So yes, that's trying to do something a little bit different, and then I think you'll be okay, and then you will become better English speaker, I think. So yes, okay, yes, that's it for today, and thank you very much for watching my YouTube video again, and then I'm going to see you tomorrow, of course. Okay, bye.